What's up, everybody? This is Whiskey in the Six, number 78. Today I'm doing Bowmore Small Batch. Okay, this is the introductory level Bowmore. Very modestly priced. Bottled at 40%. I'm gonna pour that out. Before I go any further, I want to thank Chris Q from Alberta. He's one of my subscribers. He also has a Instagram called Single Malt Whiskey. Whiskey spelled the American way, not the Canadian or British way. He is drinking some incredible stuff out there. He's done high-end Macallans, high-end Glengoynes. He's done high-end Highland Parks. Definitely check him out. He tastes the cream of the crop, so you want to add him to Instagram, it's a good idea. He sent me very generously this beautiful bottle of Glengoyne 25-year-old along with these 3 bottles of Glendronach, the 2 15-year-old revivals that are actually the 2015s, and also a 2015 Allardyce. These will be coming, well, the Allardyce will be coming up soon as far as reviews go. Same with the Glengoyne 25-year-old. I'm going to see if I can scan a sample from Glengoyne for the 25-year-old. This way I don't have to open this beautiful bottle, but if I have to open it, I will, because this beautiful gift needs to be shared with the world. Chris, you're incredibly generous. Thank you so much. You way outdid yourself and you didn't have to do that. I really appreciate it. Okay. Like I said, Single Malt Whiskey on Instagram. He also has Twitter. I'll get that information to you in the description below when I get a chance. Okay. So today, Bowmore Small Batch. Like I think I showed you guys this already. Pretty light in color. Doesn't say that it's natural color, but we can assume that it looks very similar to this, a pale yellow, because it's exclusively bourbon aged. Okay, small batch. They actually have a specific still for this particular bottling. It's one of the smaller stills that they have. It's pretty interesting the way I went to a Bowmore event and they kind of explained how they do their distilling. It's very cool. If you ever get a chance, go on the Bowmore website. They've set it up really nice. This is probably your best bang for buck Islay Scotch as far as Ontario prices go. It's very reasonably priced and it's a good dram. Okay, so I'm gonna start with the nose and I'm gonna let you know what it tastes like. You get vanilla right off the hop. It's modestly peated, modestly to mid-level peat, okay? Not overly peaty. Get a touch of sea salt and sea spray. Some honey in there as well. Hopefully my wife gets that. It's oaky, so you're picking up some of the oaky cinnamon from it, the oaky spices that are normal to bourbon aged scotches or bourbon barrel scotches. Okay, a lot of vanilla. And it's definitely a bit citrusy as well. On the nose, there's some citrus for sure. Okay, on the palate, soft, it's light. For you peat lovers, it's got a nice peat kick. It's sweet, a little bit of honey, a little bit of like lemon, and a little bit of vanilla as well. Good stuff. Like I said, if you're a peat lover, you're an Islay lover, you don't want to go over the top as far as price goes. This is, like I said, very modestly priced. It's bottled at 40%. You're not getting your 46% unchill filtered, no added color type situation that a lot of Islay lovers look for, but for the price, you can't go wrong with this. Okay, so I'm gonna give that a B. Really good stuff. I highly recommend it. Again, I want to thank Chris Q. I can't believe it. I'm still in shock. This bottle is absolutely nowhere to be found anywhere in Ontario, the Glengoyne 25-year-old that is. It's a really, really nice box as well. And for those of you that have been watching my reviews for a while, you know that Glengoyne is probably my favorite of the Highland Scotches, maybe my favorite Scotch. So to get this 25-year-old along with these other beautiful bottles, which are up there in my top 3 probably, just unheard of. The Christmas spirit is alive and well, guys. Thank you very much, Chris Q. That's a B. Bowmore putting out some good drams for very reasonable prices compared to other Islay companies. So keep an eye out for Bowmore. If you haven't tried them already, I highly recommend them. Okay, I have Instagram and Twitter. On Instagram, I'm at Whisky in the 6. On Twitter, I'm at Whisky_in_the_6. I have a crazy lineup for you guys coming. There's Macallan edition number 2. I have a whole bunch of Glenfiddicks that I got to get to. I have an Abelor 18-year-old. My buddy Mark from Whiskey Whistle is doing a Glenmorangie, I guess a bunch of reviews on Glenmorangie for the next week. I also have this sampler set that I'll be doing shortly. Maybe I will align that with Mark's reviews just so that we can kind of, well, we'll see. I'll talk to Mark, see what he thinks. I don't want to rain on his parade, so we'll do it that way. And I also have a whole bunch of other stuff. I have Wayne Gretzky's number 99. This was bought for me from a friend, and a whole bunch of other stuff. I also have from that same friend a small whiskey barrel that's had Tag vodka in it for the last little while. This vodka has been sitting in here since midway through August. I've had an opportunity this week to sample it. It's actually pretty good. It tastes just like a whiskey that's been aged for at least 4 or 5 years. And that's probably because of the size of the barrel. So eventually I'm gonna empty this out into the Tag bottle and then do a quick review on that. All right, so tons of stuff coming up. I hope you had an opportunity, if you live in the GTA, to sign up for that Macallan event that's coming up, Raise the Macallan, on November 30th. If you haven't, hopefully there will be more opportunities coming up in the next little while. I had a media pass to the Gentleman's Expo this past Friday, and that was really cool. I got to meet the ambassador of Highland Park, who is a really nice guy. So tons of stuff happening with this channel, and I owe it all to my subscribers. So thank you guys very, very much. You guys are awesome. If you're new to this channel, have a look through some of the videos. If you like it, then subscribe below. Cheers, guys.